Do they have any like cool uniforms? That'd be cool.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today is see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad from the American, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Boys got their ass.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Arizona State's offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So LSU's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned.
I have to review that. Wait, what?
This week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Van Buren. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. They punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 here. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Stumbled to the ground.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And man, this one getting off to a slow start, trying to get some points on the board, and the dreaded doink. And listen, points at a premium right now because nobody scored. But man, that was inches away from being really good. We're still tied 0-0.
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Valentine. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Sun Devils need to pick it up on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Valentine.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Got a man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Snap it to the back. And he'll...
Good.
For no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? smells it. Touchdown, Arizona State. They grab the early lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and then make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking. But these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
He's got it on the sideline. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. A fun postseason battle here, deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Valentine. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Valentine. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Here's the pressure. Steps away. Underheat, he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Valentine. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Valentine. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. Jumped on top of the pile. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. He'll throw on third down. That's caught. It's Valentine. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now after the misfire, it leaves them with third and goal from the 3. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Absolutely center cut. The lead now 6 here in the second. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence...
There he goes! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. LSU right back to the line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud recently. Like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Van Buren. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 30. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Brown. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Sun Devils are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
He's got his man, makes the grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think you're seeing an example right now of some of the playmakers this offense has and just how deceptive they are. Once they have the football in their hands, they're just so difficult to tackle and bring down. David, they've got some difference makers at the running back position.
And it's really hard when you've got backs and speed all over the field, but when you get in the open field, man, it's got to be each other. There's got to be multiple guys coming to the ball carrier at one time so you can get them on the ground. One guy at a time makes it really, really hard. This defense has got to do a better job getting to the football at the same time with some bad intentions. Get that dude on the ground, man.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Trying play action. Completes it in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Pulls it in, it's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Hamilton. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Brown has it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to pass on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And it'll be down right there. Time for the offense to try to put together a 4th-quarter drive to break a tie. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Van Buren. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Fighting off the defender.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. The play action fake. Rushes on him. He's moving out of the pocket. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. Under fire. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Here comes the heat. Scrambling away. QB got it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Still on his feet. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases.